Morning, guys. It's Sunday morning. I know it's a little bit late. What time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock. But what else are Sundays for other than to sleep in a little bit and to enjoy some Sunday morning pancakes? Yay! Well, let me turn the light on really quick. But so yeah, you can tell I literally just kind of got up. But no, Sundays since we're kind of home and we're lazy, we like to enjoy our breakfast and have leisurely morning. We got coffee going. I'm gonna cook a little bit of just some sausage, and I was getting ready to make our banana pancakes, and I just wanted to share the recipe with you guys because it seriously is one of the easiest things ever. And see, even Mo likes to cook with me. He's up here. And everything. And Mel, she's just down there, just kind of chilling. But no, they're seriously some of the easiest things ever. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, like literally 4 ingredients, maybe 5 if you want to put any spices into it. I'm gonna get him off the counter really quick, so he'll say bye, and then we'll get to making some pancakes. So hopefully that you all can enjoy some too. Mo. This is Mo, everybody. Say hi, Mo. Mo. But like I said, they are literally so simple. I make the batter just straight up in my blender, and then you just pour the pancakes out into the griddle or the skillet. But basically, the only ratio you need to know is 2 eggs to every 1 banana. So that's what I start with. We'll go ahead and crack 2 eggs into the blender here. And eggs are, to me, one of those foods that, I mean, you pay for what you get, obviously, as with anything. But if you've never had a farm fresh egg or anything like that, like, I challenge you to go to, like, your local farmer's market, or just like a local small grocery store and buy some farmer's fresh eggs and then compare them to like the large scale grocery stores. The taste is just so much better. Like the yolks are just extra creamy and they're just so delicious. I am going to do a couple extra eggs because I'm going to add 1 extra ingredient today. So that's why you're going to hear me crack more than 4 eggs here. So let's see, we'll go ahead and do 8. But how's your morning? Let me know how everything's going while I'm just sitting here cracking eggs. Sorry, my brain's not really operating so much right now, but that's how easy this recipe is. You don't have to really think to be able to do it. Alright, so we got the eggs in the blender, and now I need a towel because I'm all gross. Ugh. Alright, got a towel. Okay. Eggs in the blender. So next, bananas. It wouldn't be banana pancakes without bananas. So it's just me and Adam, and these are actually like 2 really, really large bananas anyway. So 2 would be fine. Bananas are just going to be the sweetener, a good binder for it. And I don't know about you, but bananas, I hate whenever you try to peel it and it squishes the top. So one of the things I kind of do is I just take a knife and just go ahead and cut it, and then creates a little pull tab. So that's just an easy trick there if you're like me. Or you can be kind of funny like Adam. Okay, here, debate. We had this earlier on my page. Do you eat the banana ends or do you cut them off and throw them away? That is what I want to know. Because to me, every part of the banana is the banana. There's no difference in flavor. But we were having that discussion the other day, and yeah, I just thought that was the weirdest thing. He doesn't eat the banana ends, and that's just crazy to me. Alright. And what I'm doing is I'm just chopping the bananas into like little pieces so they're easier to blend up. So we got the eggs and the banana in there. And what I like to do to get them a little extra like fluffy, because they are going to be a little denser. They're going to be different from your traditional flour-based pancake. Is I'll add like a teaspoon or so of baking powder, and that just kind of adds a little bit of leavening to it whenever you throw it in the hot griddle. And then just because I do like, see, sorry, no, but I will add about 2 tablespoons of flour to the mixture just as a binder. And then, like I said, I like to amp mine up a little bit with a little bit of protein powder. This is actually the hardcore base shake from the Body Beast line of supplements. It's vanilla flavored, not like really strong vanilla, but this is a great way to get in just that little extra boost of protein. So I will put like 1 scoop of protein powder into the pancakes this morning. Hi Nikki, how are you doing today? Just about to whir up the banana pancake mixture. So far we have eggs, bananas, baking powder, some flour, and some whey or some protein powder in it. And let's see, I'm going to have a little bit of fun. And I like to put cinnamon in mine too. So, yeah, cinnamon. Huh. So we'll just put a little bit in there. Cinnamon, you guys, is one of those, I mean, it's one of those nostalgic flavors. I mean, I was craving cinnamon toast the other day. But more than that, it is a super spice. It helps with like internal inflammation, and it helps with high blood pressure, and it's just an amazing thing. It's actually really good in coffee, which if you like flavored coffee, in your coffee filter, put your ground coffee in, and then put like a teaspoon of ground cinnamon on top of that, and you will get so much flavor in your coffee. I hope this isn't a cooking show. If it is, it's like the morning bedhead cooking show. But like I said, in the blender we just have go on there. We have eggs, bananas, a little bit of flour, baking powder, the hardcore bake shake, and cinnamon. And like I just turned the blender on, so it might get loud for a minute. And sometimes the bananas get stuck up on the side, so hold on for 1 minute. So if that's the case, just take like a little spoon or spatula and tell them to get back down there, because nobody wants like a big lumpy pancake. Because this is really good. I mean, hopefully your kids like bananas, but if they're not big fruit people, or if your husband's not big fruit people, this is a great way to sneak some fruit into their diet without them knowing that it's actually a healthy pancake. Morning bedhead cooking show. So, let's see. Alright. And just to show you what the batter looks like, it's going to be nice and a little bit loose. That's why I like adding the flours. It does thicken it up a little bit. And just so you know too, like if you like the really high fluffy pancakes, these aren't those. Those are made, like those are flour-based pancakes. These are going to be more of the thinner, more dense pancakes, which is what I like anyway. But it's still worth a shot. So I'm going to turn the griddle on, and we'll actually make 1 pancake so y'all can see what it looks like. There we go. So we'll get that heated up. But, oh, see, like, I love morning helpers. Like, see, there's Mo. Mo just likes to hang out. Hi, Mo. You're on TV. Or I think TV. You're internet famous now. But, these pancakes too, since they do have such a higher sugar content just from the bananas, but there is a difference. Whenever people say sugar content, you need to know what kind of sugar. If it's the white sugar, then and processed sugar, then yes, that is the kind that you want to be wary of. Bananas they do have a high sugar content for fruits, but oh, it's not a simple carb. And that's what, whenever people talk about like they're counting carbs, they're watching their carbs, you need to watch your simple carbs, like the processed foods, the processed sugars, processed flours, white rice, anything like that. But bananas, the sugar in them are a complex carb, meaning that your body breaks it down more slowly. It doesn't cause an instant sugar spike or a sugar rush. Let's see. In these, I will need to look up how many calories are technically in these, because honestly, you could just make it with the banana and egg, and have a 2-ingredient pancake. And I don't really know how many calories are in a banana. But I can look that up and find that answer for you. But honestly, like these, to me, they're really delicious because I still drizzle a little bit of real maple syrup on them and enjoy it that way. So let's see. I'm going to set the camera down and go grab. This is so much fun. There we go. Good. Setting the camera down. Okay. And what I like to do to test is you got the hot little griddle right there. Actually, let me flip the camera around. That might be a little bit easier. Okay, hot griddle. I like cast iron. See, it's smoking just a tiny bit, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it down. And like I said, since these do have some natural sugars in them, they are going to caramelize pretty quickly. So you will want to actually put a little bit of oil in the pan. I use organic coconut oil. It doesn't add a ton of coconut flavor, but you do get the benefits from it. So what I always like to do is anytime you're making pancakes, no matter what kind, you want to do a test pancake. So I always start with a smaller test pancake. And look, now we have some cooking. Like I said, these are going to be more of the dense pancakes, which is what I like. And these might actually take a little bit longer to cook, because traditionally, like when cooking pancakes, you look for the bubbles to come up through the middle and everything. And these won't necessarily do it because there's not a ton of flour in it. It's just like basically like cooking an egg. So you'll just kind of watch it. And while it's cooking, you just kind of chill out in the kitchen with your cat. Oh, okay. Back around. Let's see. See how it kind of just like lifts up there from the edge, and it's still a little loose in the middle, and that's fine because you'll just flip it over. Like I said, my skillet was really hot, and this is why you always do a test pancake, because you don't want to just throw all of your pancakes in there and risk burning them all. So this lets you know if you need to adjust the temperature or anything like that. But see, it does get a little bit fluffy right there in the middle. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. Grab a plate. Put that over here. And yeah, they are very similar to crepes. They're not gonna be quite as thin as crepes. And see, that's what I like with the other side once you flip it. But yeah, on the thinner side, and they're good to go. Ta-da! And there we go. You have a banana pancake. We'll get that off the heat. And seriously, you guys, like, you honestly, if you don't really need a ton of maple syrup, and then even if you do put maple syrup on it, make sure it's the real stuff. Just come on, real maple syrup. It's a little bit more expensive, but yeah, and yeah, we do, don't yell at me, we do have white bread. Our dog is having tummy trouble, so that is for him. Yeah, poor Butters is just having a little bit of tummy trouble, so we got him some plain white bread just to help settle it. But no, like whenever just think of food as your fuel, obviously, and you wouldn't put the worst type of fuel in your brand new car. So it's the same for our body. So always just be sure that you're buying the best, most quality ingredients that you can when you can. And even if it's just one thing at a time, that's totally fine too. Just start experimenting with one tiny thing. Like if you have Bisquick at home and you're making Bisquick pancakes, great, do that and start and splurge on some good maple syrup. Or if you make the banana pancakes, you can always try putting a little bit of peanut butter and jelly on it. Make a peanut butter and jelly banana pancake sandwich. Those are really good too. But anyway, you guys, I'm glad you joined me. I'm glad you were here too, Nikki. And feel free to hit the subscribe button so that way you get all the notifications from my live videos. And share this video out if you enjoy the recipe. If you try it, come back to my page and let me know how much you liked it, and if there's anything that you would change, because sometimes my recipes aren't always the best, but hey, they're food. It's delicious, whatever. But anyway, hope you all have a great morning. I'm going to go enjoy some coffee and pancakes with Adam, so I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.